Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
I wouldn't vote for a woman, and especially, Nikki Haley. I'm just going to say this. She's probably menopausal. We don't need that.
That's not even the worst one. There was a guy that said, I wouldn't vote for Nikki Haley because she can't scratch her balls. And apparently that's the only way a person can think, is if they have balls to scratch. Apparently that's when men do their best thinking, is ball scratching.
Apparently that's the only requirement to be president in the Constitution.
Yeah, balls.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Well, here we go. Our friend Fernando Mondi summing up. Great night for Joe Biden, bad night for Trump. Why uncommitted protest vote against Biden has been a total dud. The Haley anti-Trump Republican vote share against Donald Trump is real. Also, he's kind of telling them to off, which, how's that working for Kari Lake? Let's ask future Senator Ruben Gallego how that's going to work for Kari Lake, telling all the voters to get lost. Right? I mean, Nikki Haley's getting 30. Well, she's going to drop out later. Whatever. Big surprise. She won Vermont, though. Yay.
She won Vermont.
Yay, Vermont.
And D.C.
Among syrup eaters, she is number one. What'd you say?
And D.C. She won D.C.
Oh, D.C. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Yes.
Biden didn't win American
Jody.
Samoa.
I asked her to go get more dumb Trump voters, and it's a full-time job.
I
sometimes am very hopeful, Chris, and then I'll watch another interview with a Trump voter, and I'm like, we are effed.
He has his fervent base.
Right, but this is my point that Fernando Mondi was making, is that this is terrible numbers for him, that she's getting, I don't even know, 20, 30, 40%, but a lot of those in exit poll, they're saying they will never vote for Trump.
Right.
And
so they're probably going to stay home. That's what Bakari Sellers was saying on CNN this morning.
Yeah, Nikki Haley's going to drop out and urge Donald Trump to
court
the women in independence. Yes. How do you think that's going to go? How that's going to go over with him? Do you think he's generally so open to suggestions of any kind?
He may be nice for like an hour, but then he'll go back to being Trump again.
Right. Trump seems fine with ditching Haley's supporters, but that could lead to be his peril in November, wrote USA Today. Haley has consistently earned a sizable share of votes. Her pull with non-MAGA Republicans and independents is strong. That should be a warning sign for Trump. The exit polls do provide some potential warning signs for him looking ahead to the general, especially among more moderate and well-educated voters. Yeah,
Virginia
anyone that's ever read a book, that's out.
Trump's exit polling in Virginia was atrocious.
In both Virginia and North Carolina, around one-third of primary voters answered no on whether they will vote for the GOP nominee, regardless of who it is. 31% in Virginia, 34% in North Carolina. He's essentially an incumbent. Those numbers are awful. Yeah. Right? I mean, Oh, speaking of North Carolina, this is just magical. We're going to have to get my sister on to talk about their new Republican nominee for...
Oh, that crackpot.
Yes, what was it? Yeah, Mark Robinson. I'm wondering if Frangela will have any thoughts on Mark Robinson this week. He is a Holocaust denier. I asked Jody just now, it's a little long to go through all his positions.
That's a good way to put it.
Curricula vitae.
Holocaust denier. He is a black person who calls other black people monkeys and apes. He hates gay people. He insulted the Parkland kids and said they're performatots or something. I don't. He believes in lizard people. This is.
So he's basically Dan Bidandi in a tie.
Yes, this is what the Trump era has spawned. We are fully on the island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah.
These are the kind of candidates. He is the Republican nominee for governor in North Carolina. Do you understand that this guy...
And he's the island of Dr. Moreau goat boy.
Yes. Okay. I haven't had time to go through all his positions. Okay. We'll get to that in...
His syllabus?
Just a bit. Right. He's... Okay. Anyway. Nicely done, North Carolina.
North Carolina's going to North Carolina.
Yes. Oh, I'm wearing my Adam Schiff because Adam Schiff is...
he did very well last night.
Yes, he is in the lead for... I mean, it's a jungle primary, which is very...
He's in the lead by, right now, a couple of percentage points. But once Porter and Lee get out, because it's going to be the top two, then he's going to be 30 points ahead.
The only thing is just we suffer from an embarrassment of riches out here in California, and the only thing is just losing Barbara Lee and Katie Porter in Congress sucks.
Yeah.
And as they were saying, could affect the balance in the House. I wish.
Lee.
You know what? I should have had one of those dinner parties in my house, Jody. I should have had a jungle primary here. Invited Adam Schiff, who's been here before, and Katie Porter and Barbara Lee. We could have hashed it out in advance.
Lee is a safe.
Oh, people wonder if I'm in first place for the vacating Adam Schiff seat. I'm sure I am. Have we checked the latest poll? Am I in the lead?
Yes.
For Adam Schiff's? Yes, Chris.
You know who I cast a vote for yesterday?
Who?
Christopher Darden.
Oh, did you?
He's running for like a Superior Court judge or something like that. And I'm like, I recognize that name.
Wait, isn't he disqualified because he was sleeping with Marsha Clark during the trial, like Bonnie Willis? And
I think he deserves a judgeship.
By the way, can I just
here
say
we go.
this?
Okay.
Would you like some fun facts that even I was unaware of? And I'm marinating this shizzle.
Oh,
You were scared, weren't
I
you?
was scared.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, you have
No.
before.
Well. Okay. This whole thing, is Barb McQuaid confirmed? This should have been done in judges' chambers at lunchtime and dispensed of. Now the Trump team is trying to get another witness in to continue this prosecution of Fani Willis's personal life. It is so absurd. But anyway, because the other thing was this whole like, she got her boyfriend a job, because she can't afford half a meal on her own. Oh my God. Anyway, here. Fall, because I feel like they're the ones more fully in their bubble. They believe him that he didn't really lose and he's going to win in a landslide. And I'm like, good. Because you look at any normal person looks at these numbers and goes, he's in trouble. But I'm like, okay, keep going. You're right. He's nobody who's going to vote for Biden. Oh my God, he's too old. You're right. Trump is going to win in a landslide again, just like he did in 2020. I mean,
be prepared for 4 more years of the election was stolen.
Of course.
And
of course.
It's just going to be so exhausting.
Yeah, I know. I mean, of course. That's predictable. But anyway.
How are we going to get through another 4 years of that?
We can't. That's why Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour.
Nice save.
That was a nice segue
Yeah.
there.
Save
That was
Chevrier.
very
Thank
nice.
you.
Wow.
Thank you. That is a hockey goalie reference.
Almost a non
Yeah.
sequitur, but
Yeah.
just shy of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Our only cause will be getting out the vote. We're still choosing our group to work with,
Right.
but we are going to save the world. Last time it was the Save Democracy Tour. Now we need to save the entire world.
And tomorrow morning,
Yes. It goes on pre-sale.
pre-sale.
15 cities
Yes.
goes on pre-sale.
It goes on pre-sale. So those of you who have the super secret code
That you say on the air.
Key.
KEY, three simple letters. It's
And then
super
the-
secret. Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anyone.
Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. your local time.
Yes. And then Friday on General.
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 For
On
all
sale.
those losers that don't have that super secret code.
Key.
The code is key.
If you don't have that code, you're a loser.
Yeah. All right. That was funny. Okay. All right. Nikki Haley, I don't know, speaking in maybe about an hour or so, I think.
About 45 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. Vi. Yeah, she's going to make some gentle suggestions to Donald Trump, which I'm sure he'll take very well, as he takes all criticism. Okay.
Biden lost a place yesterday.
He did.
Oh,
Like
he
12
lost to some guy we've never heard of. He lost
12 votes.
American Samoa.
Yeah, you remember the whole controversy I started in the Hillary Obama primary, which was very, very close. As you recall, Jody. And I was saying it was going to come down to because she won American Samoa and he won the Dominican Republic, but people from American Samoa way more. And I took some crap for that.
did.
But
You still
am I
took crap.
wrong? And Samoans not large and Dominicans are very skinny. And I'm just saying we were getting down to where you'd have to put them on like a scale to try to decide. By the way, speaking of numbers, did you know that President Biden has created more jobs than any president in history? Just thought I should. Okay. All right. Not important. 19 minutes.